Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's reading we're going to be answering the question, who is coming towards you in love? So we're going to be getting some clues as to who is the next person who's going to be coming into your life in the romantic sense. Getting into our disclaimers, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so some messages may apply quite specifically to you and your situation, while others of the messages might not. So if it doesn't feel like it fits for you, or if it's not something that you feel like you want to welcome into your life, simply just release it and let it go. Remember, with general readings, I'm tapping into the energies that are going on really in the collective. So even though you're choosing a specific pile, it cannot and will not resonate super specifically to every single person who watches a given pile, right? So take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. And remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all of the details on how you could book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. So we're working with a choice between 3 different piles for today's reading. For pile number 1, we are going with this cafe brown colored card. For pile number 2, we have the Spirit card. And for pile number 3, we have this kind of light peach Snuggle card. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about who's coming towards you in love. Go ahead and select the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. Once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the cafe card, which says create a sacred space, this will be your message. So we're looking to see who is the next person coming into your life romantically. So we're going to begin, with these little cards here, and we're going to be using a lot of different decks to get clues as to who this person is and maybe why they're coming into your life. What's their purpose? So for pile 1, clarifying this energy of the cafe, I am getting an energy of comfortability, kind of being like a thing with this group. Comfortability, but also like familiarity in a sense, because I think of like a cafe, like a little cafe that you would go into, which is like kind of intimate and comfortable and kind of a place where you can connect. Let's see. Who's coming into pile 1's life romantically? Who is this person? We have the energy of Aquarius. So they could be an air sign, specifically Aquarius. Let's see what else we get. We do have short-term energy coming up. Okay, what else? Okay, we have a couple more coming up here. We have new connection, and then we have Year of the Rooster coming up here. I'll zoom that in if you guys want to screenshot the different years. So this appears to be a new person that's coming into your life, pile number 1. Something shorter term, but let's kind of stick with it because I'm curious to kind of see why Spirit is highlighting this person for you. You know, short term doesn't always have to mean that it's going to be like a terrible situation. Maybe there's something significant here. I definitely can see that this person is quite intellectual because with the Year of the Rooster, this is highlighting traits such as intelligence here. This is also somebody who is flexible, diverse, observant, confident, honest, energetic. This could be a more extroverted type of person that's coming towards you guys. Aquarian traits, we've got imaginative, independent, and compassionate, unpredictable, detached, and temperamental. So, you know, with every zodiac sign, there's going to be light and shadow attributes to this, you know. And I think that's really accurate to Aquarian energy. But I definitely think this is a person who is really smart. somebody who is really intelligent, and maybe a bit unique. Maybe they're the type of person who kind of marches to the beat of their own drum, in a sense. Let's see. Who's coming towards pile 1 in love? Who is this person, please? Ooh, we have mystic energy. So this person is quite spiritual. Yeah, there's definitely something about them that's kind of unique, right? Like this energy is definitely not giving me very traditional vibes, which makes a lot of sense with Aquarius being here. You guys could meet this person in some sort of a sacred space, whether it's literally a cafe, like the card says, or some other type of place. Like I'm getting third house energy from this, like somebody who's in your neighborhood or someone that kind of you bump into in your community somewhere or in groups that you frequent. Let's see. Could even be an online element to this as well, with that Uranian energy there with Aquarius. Who is this person? We have the Seeker. Sag energy coming through really strong with this. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. See, this is a person, yeah, okay, I definitely see why we have the short-term kind of vibes coming up here too with this person. So this person that's coming towards you is very spiritual, you guys. We have Messiah energy here. This might be a person who likes to be of service to others or provide some sort of services to others. There's somebody who is highly intelligent and curious. And this is the type of person who I feel like they're always asking really big questions, like pondering like what's the meaning of life and thirsting for truth, right? This is somebody who wants to understand the truth of things, who's not afraid to ask tough questions, who's not afraid to ask big questions. I definitely can see that you and this person will have a lot of really like intriguing conversations. Even I'm getting like about, maybe like politics or religion or like worldly matters, right? Like I think that this is a person that you'll be able to learn a lot from and really enjoy connecting with in this way. This person is definitely spiritual too. So again, it seems like you're going to meet this person in some sort of like sacred space that the two of you might not realize that you share. Or maybe you do realize that you share it with this person. But, the connection is showing up as new. So it's somebody that you guys don't necessarily know yet. It is showing up here as short term. And I want to say with this person, I do see kind of why that is, because we have this Aquarian energy, which is a little bit more detached. So I do think this is a person who's more like air heavy, fire heavy, maybe not so much emotional, right? They're very logical. Aquarian energy just doesn't always show emotion in things, even though they can be compassionate. It's like they think about it. They think of compassion, or they think of like what's the right, just thing to do, but not necessarily thinking about like the emotional connection of it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Inability to commit to a path once found, right? So this person I think definitely has like kind of a rambling kind of energy to them, like where they, I'm just thinking of that song, Born a Ramblin' Man. I don't know. It's like an old song. I don't even know who sings it, but it's just kind of this energy where they always have to keep moving. They always want to keep going because they just always feel like there's something new and different to explore. So when you guys initially connect with this person, it may not be for the long term, necessarily, because maybe this person isn't in a place where they're really ready to settle down yet. Let's see. Let's get a little more info here for pile 1. Who is this person that's coming into pile 1's life in love? Please. Oh, wow. We've got the Knight of Cups. So definitely someone who's very romantic. Even if they do have some of those detached kind of like Aquarian traits, I don't think that that's going to necessarily always come across, because the Knight of Cups is definitely a person who likes to emotionally express and somebody who is going to court you, right? They're going to show you You know, those types of romantic gestures that you probably want to see. This person is a way with words, for sure. And they definitely have an intention of taking you out on dates. Who is this person? We have a 9 of Swords. Okay. So I think they're also, this makes a lot of sense. I think that this person has kind of this energy of always being on the move, a lot of times due to anxiety or self-sabotage or sort of overthinking things a little bit. I also think that this person, when they do connect with someone and then they feel like they need to move on, they might feel like a lot of guilt over like walking away from the situation. You know, the Knight of Cups, this is a great card in love because it definitely shows somebody who has the intention of asking you out on a date, right? Like it's those romantic gestures that are really important. But sometimes with a Knight of Cups that's not grown up enough yet or not experienced enough yet. I mean, really the Knight of Cups is not the most experienced of, you know, all the court cards. This is somebody who, it's not quite at the King of Cups level where they've really learned emotional intelligence yet, but they know how to be romantic and they know how to express love really well. But in my experience, sometimes, and this is kind of what I see with this person, is that like sometimes they're not as in touch with their own feelings enough so that when they're making these romantic gestures, it might not always be truly genuine to how they feel. It's more like they're doing this gesture because they feel like this is what they know they're supposed to do and they know this is what their partners will like, right? Let's go to this deck next. So I think that they tend to overthink things a lot and they have a lot of guilt, you know, when they put effort into something and then maybe they want to move on to something else, things don't work out. I also think that this person might just get anxious at the thought of commitment, period, because maybe they're just not ready for a committed connection yet. And that's okay, right? Like we're all on our own journey. I already can hear you guys in the comments yelling at me, or not yelling at me, but getting annoyed with this reading because I know that a lot of you guys that watch my content probably wouldn't like this. But I feel like there's a lot of potential here for you to have some really interesting exchanges with this person intellectually, right? Like I do feel this person is going to be an intellectual match for you in some way where at the very least from connecting with them, you might kind of realize that, oh, like there are people out there that can have conversations with me about these things that I really enjoy talking about, you know? So let's see. We have the Other. Okay, so this person I think has been watching you for a little while. I think that they've had their eye on you for a little while and they've maybe been a little bit afraid to show that they're interested. It might take them a minute to come forward. We also have Blowing Bubbles. See, this is a fun person and they're very much like in the moment. They're just going with the flow of things, right? I feel like this is a person where I feel there's a lot of potential for you guys to have a lot of fun with them. But they're very much about like living in the now, not so much worrying about what's going to happen in the future, but just enjoying the moment. So maybe a part of this for you, my viewer, in terms of like any lesson for you, if you choose to connect with this person, because remember, you have free will. So you could just say no, thank you when this person asks you out, right? But like, I think the important thing here for you could be learning through this person to just kind of be in the moment, to have fun and to not place expectations on it, right? Because that's their energy. That's going to be their vibe toward you. It's going to be very like, let's just have fun. Let's see how things go. And I think that's why it's part of this restless energy that they have of just wanting to explore. So let's see. Let's go here next for pile 1. I also have to note at the bottom of the deck we have the family or past connection. You guys might know this person through family. This also could be a karmic partner for you, like somebody from a past life coming through. Who's coming in for pile 1 romantically? Yeah, this person definitely has a tendency to be anxious and overthink things though, just in general. I feel like they're in their head a lot. And maybe even just like the emotional expression of things causes them anxiety too, you know, like it's there, but there's something about relationships that I think make them feel a little bit anxious at times. Like, this could very well be a person who is worried that they're going to like lose their freedom when they're in a relationship. This person, I think, really needs to learn or figure out like how to connect with a person where they still feel free, right? Like where they can commit to this person but still feel like they have their freedom, because that's not really how it should be in a relationship, right? Like, you should feel free to be yourself. You should feel free to, you know, live your life. You definitely don't want to feel like you're shackled down when you're in a relationship. That's not a good vibe. But I feel like this person kind of has that mentality right now where commitment feels like, oh, I'm going to be stuck, you know? All right, who is this person coming in for pile 1? What do they need to know? Yes, okay. This person has 100% been watching you. Maybe they've been watching you guys online. Something like that. They're keeping tabs on you in some way here with the other and the observer. We also have winter. So the winter season could be when you guys connect with this person. I know that I'm going to be posting this video in November. So where I live, it'll be winter really soon. This is a timeless reading though. So whenever you're guided to view, could be that winter season is significant here. Let's see. We'll just get a couple more and then we'll end the message here for pile 1. Who's coming toward them in love? Tell us a little bit more about this person, please. The other thing to keep in mind too, guys, is like, just because it's short term, it doesn't mean that it's going to be short term on this person's terms, right? Because winter energy can talk about things changing, things kind of dying out, things fizzling out too, right? It could be that you guys connect with this person and you decide that short term is all that you can do right now for some reason. So just keep that in mind. We have go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Yeah, so it's like slow moving energy and just being in the moment is kind of the vibe with this connection, pile 1. I don't think this person would bode well with something that's moving really fast. You know what I mean? We also have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So that's the thing, guys, is like, I could even see you guys just like kind of going out with this person on like a few dates and then it just kind of fizzling out or something like that. And I think that's like the key to remember here is like going with the flow, enjoying it if you are, but remembering that like if this person ends up walking away from you or things don't end up working out, there's always a bigger reason why, and you don't have to take it personal. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to be for everybody and everybody's not going to be for us. And so when something doesn't work out and we perceive it as being rejection, it's actually in our highest good to like release it and let it go, because it just means that there's somebody else out there that's more aligned with us, right? Who is for us. So this is interesting, pile 1. I feel like this person is going to be really intriguing to you. I think that you guys are going to go on a couple dates and I think you're going to really enjoy conversing with them. This person definitely has had their eye on you for a long time. But I do think that this person has some hangups around commitment, and there's something about the dynamics here that for whatever reason it seems like it might fizzle out and be more short term. But I think it'll be good for you if you choose to interact with this person, because it'll kind of give you practice or the ability to do like research on, you know, experiencing a different type of person than maybe you're used to. And maybe even practice with some of these energies of going slow, taking your time, going with the flow, not getting too attached or you're anxious yourself over a person that's maybe not showing up in the way that you might want them to, right? So definitely interesting, pile 1. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Please don't shoot the messenger. I know, as much as I would like for these to all be like, oh, your long-term spouse is coming to you, like it just doesn't always end up that way. And I can't control the messages. I just deliver them. So please let me know what you think. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile 2. If you guys picked out this spirit card, which says the hero's journey, this will be your message. So we're looking to see the next person coming towards you romantically. And we're going to begin with this little who. deck just to kind of get a sense of who this person is. And we're just going to build out with a ton more cards from here. So who's coming towards pile 2 in love? So the hero's journey is really interesting. I'm curious to see kind of how this plays out, because I feel for a lot of you guys, this could be like a spiritual connection. You know, the hero's journey is basically like shown through the major arcana in the tarot. So it'll be interesting to kind of see if there are any major arcana that come out for you guys when we get to the tarot, because I'm kind of curious to see where this person is at in their hero's journey. This person is definitely on the spiritual path, though, for sure. Definitely in alignment with their spiritual path when you guys connect. Who's coming towards pile 2, please? Ah. We're going to get 3 of these. All right, we've got the Year of the Ox coming up here. So this looks like a very steady, kind of like loyal, reliable type of person. Let's see what else comes through. Ooh, we have false flame. This is so interesting because in my head I was thinking, could this be like a twin flame connection? Let's get another one. We also have Cancer energy here. Very spiritual with that moon energy, that water energy here. Okay. Ooh, and then we have Pisces energy here. This could be a water sign. Strong water energy, but that ox is giving me a lot of earth energy too. So with the false flame coming up, you guys, this is really interesting because obviously this would indicate that this person is like not a twin flame. But as I always say, when this card comes up, you know, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? Twin flame is a type of spiritual connection that kind of mirrors back to us something that is important that we need to see about ourselves, right? It's like a twin flame connection can feel really triggering because it's really pushing us to heal sides of ourselves that need to be healed. And they don't always last forever, despite what the pop culture of twin flame content would say, at least not in my experience. But I know all of us kind of have different concepts of this, right? So if you're somebody who's on the twin flame journey and you really resonate with that idea, it doesn't seem like this person is a twin flame to you, but they do seem to be coming in for a reason. There does seem to be some sort of spiritual connection here. So let's see what else we need to know. Who is this person that's coming towards pile 2? What do they need to know? Ooh, we have Virgin energy. Okay. Kind of a closed off vibe that I get from that, but let's see. Who's coming towards pile 2 in love? We also have Servant energy. So this person might be really into acts of service. I'm also feeling for some of you guys, you could meet this person in like the service industry in some way, like maybe food service is specifically being highlighted here for some of you, or just service in general. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart, using lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. This definitely seems like a person who's very like reliable though. With the ox and the servant coming through, acts of service seem to be really important with this person. Like they're the type of person that's going to do things for you. But with this energy of the Virgin coming up, I do get a little bit of like a fearful energy from this person. Like they might be a little bit closed off to intimacy specifically, which doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could be that part of this person's journey right now is to like maintain, like this card says, maintain symbolic purity of heart and spirit, right? So it could be something about them wanting to stay celibate or not wanting to connect in like a physically intimate way right away. And maybe this is part of their spiritual journey or spiritual path that they're on. But I do see a lot of indications that this person is very traditional, very protective. But even with the Cancer energies here, we have cautious energy coming up, you know. So they just might be a little bit less quick to trust right off the bat, okay? Let's go into the tarot. I'll definitely be curious to see if any major arcanas come out for this person. So so pile 2. Who's coming toward them in love next, please? Who's coming towards pile 2 in love? Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Who's coming towards pile 2 in love? Who is this person, please? Oh, wow. 2 major arcanas coming up, you guys. That's crazy. I definitely think this person is going to be coming into your life really fast. With the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune coming up here, this is typically like a really fast-moving energy. 8 of Wands is also telling me this person could be someone that you either interact with during travel, or there could be like a long distance element here too. But this is like fast-paced energy, fast-paced communication. I'm also getting whirlwind romance type of vibes too. I get this a lot with the 8 of Wands, where like things just feel really exciting and really passionate. But it's interesting because this person, I feel like with the Devil card being here, this person is... They definitely, I think, have a lot of physical attraction to you, but it's like they're repressing it for some reason. Like there's some sort of change I feel like this person is wanting to make in their life as it pertains to intimacy. And so they may be suppressing like their like sexual urges, because with the Devil card, this is telling me this person has a little bit of an addictive personality, or like or even like what's the word I'm looking for? An obsessive personality at times. So yeah, it's like I feel them trying to break out of especially anything lustful with this Virgin card coming up here. And the Wheel of Fortune, they're trying to change something about that when it comes to this connection, when you guys interact with each other. And there's more of an emphasis on the service, like the acts of service here. Strong Capricorn energy coming through with that Devil and the Ox as well. Okay, where do I want to go next? Which cards? Let's go up here. And let's continue. And actually, you guys, I feel like I have to cover that. Because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Okay. All right, so pile 2. Who's coming towards them in love? Tell us a little bit more about this person, please. I think with the Wheel of Fortune too, it's like unexpected. This person is unexpected. You're not, I feel like they're going to come into your life when you least expect it. It's going to be like, whoa, where did you come from? This is so random. Could also be indicating that there's a lot of ups and downs with this person too. Like it's a bit unpredictable when you first start getting to know them. But faded. It's very spiritual, this person. Like their connection with you is very spiritual. It's faded in some way. We have bride energy. So this person could be really interested in marriage. I'm also getting that this person, maybe this person wants to get married to somebody who is a virgin? Like for some of you, for whatever reason, I'm feeling this person could be kind of religious and have some sort of religious belief that around that for some. Let's see, who is this person? Oh, wow. Game face. So this person, how do I say? It's like they don't have a lot of chill is what I feel. Like I think that this person is really serious about the connection. Like, I feel they're really serious about settling down. I think they're very serious about like upholding their commitments to themselves and to whoever they're connecting with. But I also feel with this energy, there's like this, like especially if they're suppressing like natural urges, it's like they, I think it's hard for them. And I think a lot of the reason why this person is doing all these acts of service is because this is what they think that they need to do to like win, to do the right thing. You know what I mean? So it's not that it's disingenuous, because I think that there is a part of them that this is like an innate quality that they hold. But it's like there's still a part of them that's doing it for the specific reason of winning you over. But yeah, they're very, this is a very serious person, you guys. Like, very serious energy. Let's continue. Tell us more about this person for pile 2. Who's coming towards pile 2? You guys might also meet this person at a wedding, actually, with that bride card coming up. We have surrender. It's really interesting that this card is like depicting kind of like a nude woman, because again, I just continue to feel like this person has some sort of a hang up around like physical intimacy when you guys connect, okay? Like they're going to be really attracted to your body, but they are going to feel like they shouldn't be. We also have fifth dimension. There's more of that really spiritual energy that's here. This is so interesting. For some of you guys, you might already know who this person is, or feel like you have some sort of a 5D connection with them. 5D connection is like spiritual. It's coming through in the spiritual realm. This could be a person that you've had dreams about. This could be a person who is on your mind a lot, and vice versa. It's interesting that's coming up though with like this energy of twin flames that we were talking about before, It almost makes me wonder for some of you guys if a lot of this connection is going to be in the 5D more so in the 3D, because there's so much spiritual energy that's coming through here. We also have this energy of nostalgia here at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is a person from the past, somebody who you already know, or a past life connection, like spiritual past life connections too. Let's see. Pile 2. Who's coming towards them in love? Who is this person? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. See, there's so much spiritual stuff coming up with this person. We also have awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So, yeah, I mean, this person is definitely on a spiritual journey when you guys meet them. Going through a spiritual awakening, for sure. Definitely something going on with them around like breaking out of bad habits, breaking away from toxic patterns. And they're very focused on being able to do this, kind of muscling their way through it, if you will. I do think that they're trying to do things differently with this card coming up. It does seem like this person has the intention to really do things a lot differently with you than they've done in the past. And it could be that like you guys are reconnecting from the past, and that's part of it, where this person is like, I'm going to do it differently than I did it before with this person, with pile 2. But they're definitely changing. They're going through an awakening, understanding themselves a lot better. You guys, I have to say, after the devil in the major arcana comes the Tower. So this person might be headed for some really massive, with awakening here, they could be headed for some really massive changes here. And I think part of it is that they need to learn to surrender with that surrender card coming up, because there's just so much force that I feel within their energy with that game face coming up. I definitely think this person needs to kind of learn to go with the flow a little bit more. But anyway, pile 2. This is what I'm seeing. This is who's coming towards you in love. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know. Do you guys know who this person is? What do you think? How does it resonate for you? Let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I will see you then. Bye. Hey, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You guys selected the Snuggle card, which says natural touch. So let's see who's coming towards you next in love. Okay, so we're going to start here with these little who cards just to try to see who this person might be. Initially with that Snuggle energy, I'm definitely feeling a lot of like cuddles and physical touch and comfort and like staying in, watching a movie, like cuffing season type energy. But let's see. Pile 3. Who's coming in? Who's next in love for pile 3? Oh, we have way too many. Let's just see. We have feminine energy, Gemini, Sag, Aquarius. Okay, we'll see if any of those come back out. But I just feel like that was way too many. So who's coming in? Who's this person that's coming up for pile 3 in love? We have Leo's energy coming up here. So it could be kind of an outgoing sort of person, somebody who's really generous, that kind of has those Leo traits. We have soulmate energy coming up. So this is a soul connection, a kindred spirit, if you will. Leo is giving strong leadership energy. Could be more of a masculine energy person as well, even though we did have that feminine energy card come up. We also have the Year of the Monkey. Quick-witted, charming, lucky, adaptable, bright, versatile, lively, curious, and smart. So this is, to me, that feels like a lot of air energy coming up too with this person. So definitely showing a soulmate connection, somebody who is a kindred spirit here. I'm definitely seeing more of a masculine energy, somebody who is a natural born leader. I'm seeing somebody who is a bit more maybe extroverted than introverted, though it doesn't feel overly extroverted to me. This person is definitely very romantic, very charming. And I do think you guys will have great conversation with this person. It could be quite creative as well with Leo coming up. So let's see, pile 3. Who's coming towards them? Who's coming towards pile 3? We have the hero heroine. This is such Leo energy. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Then we have escapism and a false sense of heroism. This is a person who's like adventurous, I feel. Personal empowerment. They may like to challenge themselves to do different things. I'm also getting kind of like that rescuer energy, you know? They like to come to the rescue of those that they care for. Who is this person? There's that intellect. Yes, this is exactly what I'm feeling. Engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. This could be somebody who's like really savvy with technology. They might like work in IT or something like that. But ultimately I feel like this person they're really creative themselves, but they also know how to like streamline whatever creative energy that they have into something practical, right? They know how to create the framework through which creativity can live and thrive. I can even see for some of you guys, like if you have some sort of creative endeavor that you're interested in, this person might actually really be able to help you because they can help you figure out like the systems that are needed to help elevate your creativity. So for instance, like let's say, I don't know, I'm just throwing something random out there. Let's say you guys like to paint or you're an artist or something like that. This person might be the type of person to help you like build a website to sell your art, or might know how to help you market yourself to get more sales. Like just there's something about that. I feel they're just very tech savvy, very brainy. I definitely think this person could be athletic as well. Like they might like nature or the outdoors specifically. Who's coming towards pile 3 in love? Who is this person? Look at this. Look who's poking out here. Mr. Leo himself, King of Wands. Let's see if he comes back out. Tell us more about this person. Who is this person, please, for pile 3? An Empress poking out there. Wow, we've got the World card coming up. Sorry, guys. YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble. Let's see. Who's coming towards pile 3? Who is this person? 3 of Wands. We do have the Page of Cups. It's giving that snuggle energy, right? Kind of like this person could be somebody who's had a crush on you for a little while maybe, or, you know, you might initially hear from them via some sort of a text message or like Instagram DMs. Yeah, they're kind of like withdrawn from you. I feel like whenever you guys first connect, they're going to give you like a very subtle gesture to let you know that they like you. So the 3 of Wands is telling me that this person and the world, actually, there could be something about traveling connecting you to this person. Like maybe you meet them while traveling or moving or relocating or something like that. For some of you, I feel like this person is coming into your life after you've closed out like a major chapter or a major cycle. Like they represent sort of a new cycle when it comes to love. And I do get this vibe of like missing you, or them missing you, or you missing them. Because the 3 of Wands is kind of waiting, right? It's like waiting for somebody to return to us, or looking out into the future and like planning ahead for the future. So there's kind of a dual message there, right? There's a planning energy that this person's very like forward thinking, future oriented, but I'm also kind of getting this vibe of missing each other for some reason. So I wonder what that's about. But there's definitely the energy of like traveling or moving, or just at the very minimum closing out a really major chapter when you meet this person. And it could be that they are too. It could be that they close out a major chapter as they meet you. Like you each kind of represent a new beginning to each other. So who's coming towards pile 3 in love? Who is this person, please? Tell us more. Okay, this person is really attracted to you. I'm feeling that really strong. We have the document. Legal proceedings. I mean, there's text and email. There's something about really like official types of communication. It could be that you or this person are getting out of a divorce, you know, when you guys meet one another. I also feel for some of you, this could represent a person that you're going to end up in a more serious type of committed relationship with, because the document is, it's like official legal not everything on there is, but a lot of what it's talking about are these more kind of official sort of legal paperwork, right? So contracts, even there could be some sort of a work contract here with this person, either the two of you together signing some sort of work agreement and that's how you meet, or maybe you meet them when you sign on to a new contract for work or vice versa with them. We also have the island time. So again, there's something about traveling. There's something about you guys meeting them on vacation or while traveling. This also though talks about like taking a more lighthearted approach to things. This is kind of echoing this active sort of lifestyle that I feel that your person leads as well. But it's like, I feel like this is a person that you're going to just feel really, really comfortable with. Like you're going to feel really at home with. I think that they'll make you feel really secure. But there's definitely a very relaxed attitude here. You know what I mean? It's like chill vibes all the way. No stress. But there's still seriousness here with the document, right? It's not like, I don't see this person as being like flippant with your energy. I see them as wanting to have a good time with you, but the document is telling me that they take it seriously, okay? So who's coming towards pile 3? Let's get a little bit more info here. We have settling coming up. That's interesting. We have understanding coming up. We have commitment here at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. Okay. Who is this person? I definitely feel like they're coming out of a commitment. I also feel like this person, because they've come out of some sort of a serious commitment, they're sort of in this expansion, exploration type of mode where it's like, okay, I can finally be free. I can do what I want to do. And I do think that you guys are going to have a really nice connection with this person. I just wonder if because of this legal stuff, if this person is going to be feeling like maybe it's not the right timing right off the bat. I mean, I don't really see any indication this is going to be either slow or whatever, like short-term, long-term. I'm not seeing that right now. But when I see this coming up here next to these legal documents and this ending of a cycle, it's just making me feel like this person really wants to do things the right way by you and by whoever it is that they're closing things out with in their love life, okay? I feel like they want the circumstances to just be right. Because settling is saying that we're settling for a set of circumstances that isn't right now for them. I feel like this person could also have children too, or a child with this teddy bear. I don't typically get that with this card, but I feel like they might. I feel like they're looking for like their partner in crime to just do fun stuff with. You know, like I feel that you and this person are going to have a lot of good times together. I do think you and this person are just going to really get each other. You're just going to vibe with understanding coming up here. Let's see what else. Who's coming in for pile 3? Who is this person? Tell us more. I want to know more about that settling energy. I'm curious to see if that's going to come up. We can get more clarity here. Tell us more about this person. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Huh. Well, they are a soulmate, so there's something you're learning about yourself through them. here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. I feel like this is a message about living in the moment. You know what I mean? Because, and also keeping an abundance mindset around the situation. We have twin flame showing up here too, because really that's what the energy is with this person. It's very laid back. It's very like taking your time, going with the flow, just enjoying each other and sort of releasing the expectations or not putting any pressure onto things is what I feel, you know? Focusing on what's here and now as you're connecting with them. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. See, and then we have obstacles here. There's definitely something that this person has, like prior baggage that they still are kind of closing out and cleaning up in their life. Okay, pile 3. So I really feel like when you guys connect with this person, it's going to feel really natural. I think it's just going to flow really nicely. And I do feel it's going to end up getting to a place where this person is going to have to decide, like, you know, how they want to move forward in terms of like a commitment or continuing to expand into their choices, right? I also feel for some of you guys, this is long distance, and that could be another thing that's going on here with the decision card, you know? So interesting, pile 3. I mean, it doesn't look, I don't see anything really like negative or nefarious here, but it definitely looks like this will be a lot of good energy mixed with some challenges, which I guess maybe all relationships are kind of like that. I don't know. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please let me know how you feel like this lines up with you. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next video. And I'll see you there. Bye.